Welcome back to another Project Rebirth review. And this is a special review in light of the possible return of George St. Pierre, otherwise known as GSP, to the Octogon. This is going to be very exciting if it's true. For those of you not familiar, George St. Pierre had been a champion and then ended up stepping down, taking some time off, and lately has been seen in the watching a lot of the recent UFC bouts in the stands, showing up a lot more lately. And there's been a lot of internet chatter about and him doing interviews saying that he's ready to come back, wants to fight again. And at the same time, Dana White, president of the UFC, has been doing a lot of trash talking to GSP, not directly, but via the media, saying that, whenever asked, is GSP coming back, he'll say no, he doesn't have the heart to come back, that he can tell when someone really wants to be a champion, and that GSP doesn't have what it takes anymore, that he's lost the will to fight. So a lot of put downs from the president of the UFC, Dana White, against GSP. And GSP being asked about this, if you don't know him, he's a really classy guy, and doesn't take any shots back, and says that he understands that Dana is just saying what Dana needs to say in order to negotiate on behalf of the UFC, trying to act like they're not enthused or not excited about his return, even though if he came back, sales, and there's many popular fighters, but he would be right up there with Conor McGregor and many other top dollar draws for pay-per-view. So, but they're trying to act like it's no big deal, that his return would not be significant, or just that he's just plain not coming back. But, GSP, George, says, hey, that's what he needs to say, but I'm ready to come back and pay me what I'm worth. And I, for one, certainly hope that they do pay him what he's worth, and that we get to see him fight again. So, I'm curious, we'll do a review in a second here of the figure itself. But if there are any fight fans out here, let me know, what do you think about this? Do you think it's true? Is he really coming back? Behind him I have the copy, the October issue of Fighters Only, which reads, GSP is ready to fight again. So, do you think he's going to come back? Will these negotiations work? And if so, who do you want to see him fight first? And do you think that he will come back a champion and do well? Or is 3 years out, will that ring rust have set in, and will it be not as exciting of a performance? But these are all very interesting questions that only time will tell. So now let's take a 360 look at the figure. Okay, so this figure measures just under 6 inches tall. And for comparison purposes, here he is next to the Funko Pop Heroes Batman and the Jada Toys Metal Joker. And for further comparison, here he is next to the 6-inch Captain America figure from the Winter Soldier. And as many of you may know, GSP played a bad guy in that movie. He played a mercenary. He was the French mercenary that said, in French, I thought you were more than just a shield. And then Captain America took his hat off in the two had a brawl. So here they are for a rematch. And without a script to help Captain America out, GSP is the winner and still champ. Woo! Alright, this figure does have a belt that is removable through 2 pegs, so it can be posed with the belt over the figure's shoulder, or it can be placed back on the waist. And as far as articulation, the Only articulation is at the shoulders, moving up and down, or the head of the figure. There's no leg or waist rotation, but the reality is if you get this, you'll pick the fighting pose that you want and put it on a shelf, and there it will remain, basically just to show that you're a fan of GSP. So, what do you guys think? Is he really coming back? And if he is, who do you want to see him fight? Do you want to see him punch Dana White in the mouth for all the trash talk that Dana's been saying about GSP not having the heart to come back, that he's no longer a champion? I, for one, would like to see that happen. But let me know in the comments below. Are you a fan of UFC? If so, who's your favorite fighter? Are you excited about GSP coming back? And who would you like to see him fight? Alright, that's all for now. Until the next Project Rebirth video, take care.